This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Yo, fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like the thing. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low. Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do it right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Drop a bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, man. I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that ground. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, gots to go. So the people that moving slow, just moving slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it out, baby, let me see. You might get a little more little G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing that side between them buns. Shawty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. The mighty are gathered against me. Awake to help me, and behold.
All right, Chad, how we doing? How's everybody doing today? Oh, been better. We have a super chat from earlier today.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Lutein 796 donates $25. He sends a playlist of 3 troll songs. We'll get to it tomorrow. We didn't have a full playlist today anyways. I just played the dip. Give people a minute or so to come in. I'm probably not going to stream very long. I know I say that sometimes and then I go for 3 fucking hours. I don't think that's tonight. Because there's not much I can say that I don't want to fucking Fed post. So 7-9, the Supreme Court just decided we can't have a country. They like to do that. The judges like to do that all of a sudden. Well, not necessarily all of a sudden, but especially lately. They like to fucking do that. I'm sorry, it's 7-2. Why did I say it's 7-9? I'm a retard. 7 out of 9, I meant. Oh my gosh. Fucking hell. I don't even know what to say, and I felt like streaming about it, and I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm not blackpilling because it's not like, oh, it's over. If you pay too much attention to news, it could easily be like, oh, we're so back, it's so over and over again. But like, I'm fucking tired of it, man. You have to give more advance notice to these gang members that invaded it. Why? Why do we have to do that? Because the Constitution... You mean that fucking thing? That covenant between the United States government and its citizens? That thing? That doesn't apply to fucking invaders? And I don't care if it does apply. It's not a suicide pact. What do you even have a government for if you don't have a border? And you know what I was thinking about last night? I was reading some shit from Hillary Clinton. She was running her fucking mouth about something on Twitter. And then, the James Comey thing where he's, advocating for assassinations on fucking Instagram. Nothing happens to him. I'm not allowed to call somebody a nigger, a faggot, or a kike without losing my bank account damn near still. It's eased up a bit in recent years, but still. If I were to hypothetically tell Comey to kill himself, which is not even close to an actionable threat, hypothetically, of course, I might lose my YouTube channel. But he can go on Instagram against their terms of service and just advocate for the assassination of the president. That's totally cool. Nobody will do a fucking thing about it. So I was thinking about that shit last night, and it's like, it's so easy to hate. And that's kind of been a big thing on my mind lately, because I especially find it very easy to hate. Gluttony, sloth, wrath, and lust are my four favorite of the big seven. I could check them off on the daily, easy. It's very easy to hate. And that's not really something, as a Christian, you're allowed. I think the reason you're not allowed it, far be it from me to put words in the Almighty, but I think the reason you're not allowed it isn't because the targets are undeserving. We're all fucking deserving of it at the end of the day. It's because of the pride that it leads to. I mean, I'm a piece of shit, but it's very easy for me to look at fucking Hillary Clinton and say, well, I'm not as bad as Hillary Clinton. She's a literal fucking demon. So it's not good. It's not good. It's not something Christians are allowed. I know a lot of conservative Christians seem to think that morality only extends to what you do with your dick, but it's actually a lot more encompassing than that. It's very easy to feel that way. You got to step back, man. I know I do, and I think I speak for a lot of people lately. I don't know though. It's just, goddamn. 7-2, and it's like, yeah, you're not allowed to have a country. Like, what do you do? There's not a lot of good options about that. Last night I was looking at that fucking Comey shit, and the Hillary shit she was running her mouth about, and it's like, they're never gonna face justice. Like, never mind the stupid Instagram post, because if I wanted to really stand on fucking principle, I could say free speech. You know, it's not a direct death threat, whatever. It's just wishing harm, you could argue. But I don't want to stand on principle, because James Comey's a fucking absolute criminal. He's committed massive crimes against this country and its people. Hillary Clinton's murdered people. I mean, let's not fucking kid ourselves here. She's had people murdered multiple times. And you sit back as a man of faith and you're like, these people, not in this world, they're never gonna fucking face justice. Never gonna be accountability for them. And then I find myself taking comfort in the fact that, I mean, Hillary Clinton's gonna burn in hell. You know, I have no doubt about that. But then I'm like, why am I taking comfort in that? That's wrong. Just as Comey might, he isn't far up the totem pole. Comey might get a slap on the wrist. Like, he'll have the Secret Service show up and maybe rough him up a bit. But that's about it. They'll show up and they'll fucking, you know, shuffle his papers on his desk around. They'll give him a hard time. And that'll be it. He's not going to go to prison. He should. Ironically enough, he might face a little bit of retaliation for this thing that is the least of his crimes. But like, Hillary Clinton will die warm and comfortable in her bed. You take a little bit of solace in the fact that, you know, she was handed she was handed a first lady gig. She was handed the Senate gig. She believed she was going to be handed the presidency. She thought she was owed it. For whatever twisted reason goes on in her fucking demon mind. She thought she was owed it. And some goofball in a bad wig came around and took it from her. And that's funny. And now she's spending her twilight years passive-aggressively snipping on Twitter. Having to fucking not allow replies because otherwise she'd get ratioed. So, I mean, she's facing a little bit of justice in that way. She's also facing a little bit of justice in the fact that all she has means nothing to her and gives her no comfort. I mean, if you were in her position, you had, you know, all this money, all this, she already had enough. What did she want more, you know? But she can't enjoy any of it, so there's that comfort. But beyond that, I mean, she'll just, again, she'll die in a warm, comfortable bed. I would say surrounded by loved ones, but I don't believe that's an actual thing she's capable of. But surrounded by family. I still have a lot of hope. I'm not blackpilling. I don't think Trump turned his head at the last possible second there for this to all be for naught. But fucking hell, man, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of it. Every 2 years in November, I gotta watch the for almost a decade now. It was easier when politics was just shitty, corrupt Republicans and shitty, corrupt Democrats. Like, yeah, I had a bit of a preference. I generally preferred Republicans because at least the taxes would be lower. Like, a little bit. It was a little different then. But when you actually have a choice, when you actually have a dog in the fight, holy shit, is it exhausting. So yeah, I don't think America's necessarily done yet. I hope not. It's the best fucking country that's ever been on this planet. Sadly, that probably ever will. But man, it's tiring. It's Politics was so much easier to watch. I actually enjoyed watching politics when my guy was this far-flung fucking possibility. When I was supporting Ron Paul and I got to just comfortably bitch about the fact that, they were burying him in the primary and the Republicans are stealing it from him. Like, yeah, fuck. Like, that was better. That was easier. It's harder to care. Like, I used to watch, in the abstract, I watched politics. I enjoyed the horse race aspects of it. It's easier to watch the fight when you don't have a dog in it. It's very easy to hate, and it's too easy. And the biggest problem with that is it blinds you to your own faults. The person you should be hardest on is the one in the mirror. Well, fuck. That's about all I really had. That's why we only played one song. I saw your super chat, Blue Team. We'll get it next time. We'll do a proper show tomorrow. It's not tonight. Fucking hell. If you enjoy the content I put out, and I don't know why you would, it's low effort dog shit, but if you do, streamlabs.com/thebackoff, paypal.me/thebackoff.